In a world where the infinite and the finite intersect, where the vastness of the cosmos meets the intimacy of personal devotion, lies a profound philosophy, Vishishtadvaita or Qualified Non-Dualism. Have you ever pondered how individuality can exist alongside divinity in perfect harmony? Today, we dive deep into this extraordinary school of Vedanta crafted by the visionary Ramanujacharya. Join us as we explore its rich history, foundational principles, and timeless relevance in understanding the divine connection between the self and the ultimate reality. India has been a cradle of diverse philosophical traditions. Among them, the Vedanta school stands tall, offering profound insights into the nature of reality, the self, and the divine. Three major schools shine brightly within Vedanta: Advaita Vedanta, Dvaita Vedanta, and Vishishtadvaita Vedanta. While Advaita speaks of absolute non-dualism and Dvaita emphasizes dualism, Vishishtadvaita or Qualified Non-Dualism presents a harmonious middle path. It celebrates the unity of all existence, that the universe is non-existent without Brahm. Brahm is the cause of universe. Let's start with the basics. What does Vishishtadvaita mean? Here, Vishisht means qualified or endowed with attributes, referring to Brahm being associated with qualities like the material world, individual souls, and consciousness. Advaita means non-dualism, signifying that Brahm is the sole reality, with nothing existing apart from it. Vishishtadvaita acknowledges the diversity within this unity, emphasizing that the attributes do not diminish the oneness of Brahm. Unlike Advaita philosophy, which describes Brahm as an impersonal absolute and considers the material world as an illusion or mithya, Vishishtadvaita defines Brahm as a personal God endowed with attributes such as love, compassion, and omnipresence. In this system, the individual soul and the material world are distinct, yet they are always dependent on Brahm. This interconnected relationship between unity and diversity is the essence of Vishishtadvaita. It upholds the belief that all diversity ultimately stems from a fundamental underlying unity. The roots of Vishishtadvaita can be traced back to the Tamil Sam poets known as the Elvar, who passionately expressed their devotion to Vishnu through poetry. However, Ramanujacharya, a towering figure of the 11th century, crystallized these ideas into a systematic philosophy. Born in Tamil Nadu in 1017, Ramanuj challenged the prevailing Advaita philosophy and presented a more devotional and accessible path. His exegesis of texts such as the Bhagavad Gita and the Upanishad highlighted the personal dimension of the divine. While initially facing opposition, Ramanuja's teachings gained widespread acceptance, and Vishishtadvaita became the dominant school of Vedanta in India. Let us examine the fundamental tenets of Vishishtadvaita. First, Brahm is the supreme reality, the cause and sustainer of the universe. However, unlike the impersonal Brahm of Advaita, Vishishtadvaita presents Brahm as a personal deity, often identified with Vishnu or Narayan. Second, the individual souls, or Jeev, are eternal and distinct from Brahm. They are dependent on Brahm for their existence, yet they retain their individuality even after liberation. Third, unity in diversity. Vishishtadvaita beautifully blends unity and diversity. Unity refers to the oneness or interconnectedness of all existence with the divine essence, Brahm, It signifies that while individual souls or jiv and the material world are distinct, they are intrinsically part of and dependent on the supreme reality, Brahman. Unity in Vishishtadvaita represents the idea that all diversity, whether in individuals, nature, or phenomena, exists within a single, coherent, and harmonious whole. It emphasizes that this diversity does not contradict the oneness of Brahm, but rather enhances it by showcasing the multifaceted attributes and manifestations of the divine. This unity fosters the understanding that despite apparent differences, there is a profound connection between every element of existence, and all are ultimately united in their relationship with the divine. It invites a way of living that honors this interconnectedness through love, devotion, and mutual respect. The path to moksha, or liberation, lies in bhakti, loving devotion to God. Surrender is the key to liberation. For instance, surrender or prapatti is central to Vishishtadvaita. It involves complete trust in Narayan and acknowledging dependence on the divine for guidance and salvation. Surrender in this context is not passive. It is an active, conscious effort to let go of ego and align with divine grace through devotion and selfless service. How do we gain knowledge according to Vishishtadvaita? Like many Indian philosophical systems, Vishishtadvaita identifies three valid and reliable sources of knowledge, each playing a unique role in understanding reality. First, pratyaksh or perception. This refers to the knowledge we acquire through direct sensory experience. For example, we see a tree, hear a sound, or feel a breeze. This type of knowledge is immediate and rooted in the physical world. Second, anuman or inference. Logical reasoning comes into play when we deduce information from observed facts. For instance, seeing smoke and inferring the presence of fire. Inference helps us go beyond direct perception and understand the world through logic and analysis. Third, Shabd or verbal testimony. This is the most revered source in Vishishtadvaita for understanding metaphysical truths. It involves knowledge derived from sacred scriptures like the Ved, which are considered infallible and authoritative. Through Shabd, we gain insights into the divine, the nature of the soul, and the ultimate reality, truths that cannot be accessed through perception or inference alone. Together, these three sources, perception, inference, and scriptural testimony, form the foundation of knowledge in Vishishtadvaita, guiding seekers toward a deeper understanding of both the physical and spiritual realms. Ramanujacharya's vision of Vishishtadvaita is deeply rooted in three interconnected realities. Brahm, the supreme reality, possesses attributes like Sat, Chit, Anand, eternal existence, consciousness, and bliss. And Jiv, or individual souls, are limited in knowledge and power but are eternally connected to Brahm. The material world, though transient, is a part of the divine reality and serves as a medium for spiritual growth. How does Vishishtadvaita differ from other Vedantic schools? Let's compare. Advaita Vedanta asserts that the individual self and Brahm are ultimately identical. Dvaita Vedanta maintains a complete distinction between the self and Brahm. Vishishtadvaita acknowledges the oneness of reality but qualifies it with distinctions. While Advaita denies a personal God, Vishishtadvaita celebrates Vishnu as the loving personal deity. Vishishtadvaita's relevance extends far beyond its metaphysical brilliance. It integrates rational philosophy with devotional spirituality, making it accessible to seekers from all walks of life. Emphasizing a personal God and the path of bhakti nurtured the bhakti movement, which brought spiritual renewal to medieval India. It also offers a unique perspective on spiritual evolution, inspiring individuals to surrender their ego and attachments, progressing toward liberation through devotion. Vishishtadvaita is not just a philosophy, it is a guide to living in harmony with the divine, embracing both individuality and unity. As Ramanujacharya taught us, true liberation lies in surrender, love, and devotion to the Supreme Being. So, what does Vishishtadvaita teach you about your relationship with the universe and the divine? Reflect on this as you continue your spiritual journey. Thank you for watching. If you found this exploration of Vishishtadvaita insightful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more content on Indian philosophy and spirituality. Until next time, stay inspired, stay connected.